Let's see what's left to do on my list. Attend admin meeting? Check. Stare out my window? Check. Play golf with Zach? Check. Make students' lives miserable?
Check. Well, little Billy.
Well, hey there, Mr. Principal Maggart, sir. Do you mean me or Billy Jr.?
So, how is it you haven't graduated yet?
Oh, I just really like it here. The people are just so
What's that in
nice.
your hand?
Well, this is my cellular device.
Are you supposed to have that out during class?
Well, but Mr. Maggart, I'm not in class. We're in the hall. And plus, you have to consider the fact that I need to let my mother know that times are the same as they always
Drat.
are.
Ironclad excuses.
And that nothing's changed from normal. She needs to know these things.
Well, that's a good point. Well, it is first hour. Just make sure you get it put away.
Yes, sir, Mr. Maggart. Yes, sir.
Well, put it away.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Maggart.
That went well. Though I still can't seem to think with my normal voice. Wait a second. Why was his phone in the locker to begin with?
Hi, Mr. Patrick.
I got you now, little Billy. Have any of you seen Little Billy? Hold on. Why do you all have your cell phones out and why are you in a storage closet?
So I was just like,
Well, I was doing research for a paper I'm working on.
my old calculator broke, so I need
TA from Mr. Miller, and he didn't have anything for me to
Somebody
do.
made this insane Quizlet for the biology test, and I've never studied harder, bro.
Great sermon, Dad.
Thanks, son. I think I'm about to get the hang of this pastor thing.
You're doing great, Dad.
Well, how are you doing? You think you're ready for this new school year?
I'm so excited. It's going to be a great year.
Yes, but there's something bothering you.
Well, there is one thing. It's our phone policy. I mean, I want the kids to be able to communicate with their parents and such, but it's just not good for them to be on their phones all day.
Well, just remove the phones from the school.
But the parents, they might need to be contacted.
Is this really about emergency contacts with parents, or are you just really worried about how kids are going to react when you take away their phones?
You're right, Dad. You know, sometimes it just seems like I'm being really hard on the students, and it seems like I even might enjoy it, but I really don't. So some of the students, sometimes they just push the boundaries and they, kind of dare us administrators to do something about it. And then when we do, then it doesn't look like we're showing any grace. They really are great kids, but they just try to get away with stuff, and I get tired of just having to bust them for things, and I just don't know what to do, Dad.
My son, do you really believe that separating the kids from their phones is really the best way to keep them safe and focused?
Not just me, but the admin team, the board, and a lot of parents as well.
Well, there's your answer, son.
But the students, they'll never forgive me for this.
Doing what is right for the child and leaving the regards that they have for you in the hands of God. Now that is the first step to true principal power.
Principal power? That's a myth, isn't it?
Is the grass in the field a myth? Or the stones on the mountains a myth? And do birds quack before they learn to fly? If you do what is right, and then when you need it, the power will come. The power will come. The power will come. The power will come. The power will come.
You! Not researching a paper, researching the popularity of your latest selfie. You! Not using your calculator for math, calculating your chances of coming back from a 40-point deficit in Madden. You! Not absent with permission, just absent. You! Not studying for biology, but texting him. From this day forward, students will no longer stare at their phones during lunch, but will socialize with one another. Students will not use their smart devices to cheat on tests and assignments. Students will no longer distractively bump into one another in the hall unless they just happen to be reading a very interesting Bible commentary in paperback form. Students will place their phones and smart devices into secure boxes at the start of the day and only retrieve them at the end of 8th hour. Principal Maggart has spoken!
Principal Maggart, Principal Power, Principal Maggart, Principal Power, yeah.
He's so awesome.
Well, Billy Jr., how does it feel to be freed from your phone just like God intended?
Feels great, Mr. Maggart.
It's good to know you kids came around.
Well, to be fair, I'm not really old enough to own a phone, so I don't really know what I'm missing out on. But your argument seems logical.
Good to know old Principal Maggart still got it.
He is the best principal.